Good evening, I'm Christi Lowe. Right now, police are searching for a missing 14-year-old girl. The girl disappeared from the Madison area. She is described by police as mentally challenged. Again, she's 14 years old. Now, here's a more detailed description just coming in. Her name is Tasha M. Brady. She is 5'2", 150 pounds, short brown hair with brown eyes, and she was wearing a dark blue sweatshirt. Police have set up a command center at Hospital Lane in Madison. She was last seen around 1 p.m. If you have any information, call the number there on your screen. Now, we have a crew heading to that scene. We'll bring you the latest information later in the newscast. Security has been shaken for many women in Murfreesboro after several attacks in just the past few weeks. The first happened near a woman's home, two others in a store parking lot, and the latest near a restaurant. In each case, the alleged victim was able to escape. But tonight, the suspects remain on the loose, leaving many women wondering about their safety. News 2's Allison Hatcher has the story.
Surprised that there would be somebody out in this.
The women's self-defense class is being held at the Bushido School of Karate on Main Street in Murfreesboro. It's scheduled for February 15th at 6:30 p.m. The class is free and open to the public. The chief lawyer for Tenn enrollees says the battle over the state's ailing health care program has become personal. The state is trying to have Gordon Bonneman removed as counsel to some 323,000 Tennesseans who stand to be cut from Tenn, saying it's a conflict of interest for Bonneman to represent both those who will be cut and those who will not.
Well, I think that comes right from the top. The governor is very angry at me personally, and this is, to some extent, I think, a vendetta, personal vendetta.
The surprise move came last night just before a courtroom conference to determine whether Governor Bredesen has the authority to make the Tenn cuts he proposes. Bonneman has represented the 1.3 million Tenn enrollees for the last 6 years. Coming up tonight at 10, we'll hear from the other side in the battle that's brewing on Capitol Hill. Tenn spokesman Michael Drescher sounds off on the controversy. Belmont University unveils plans to expand the campus over the next 10 years. The century-old campus plans to double in size. The plan, broken down into 2 phases, will add more student housing, an arts and entertainment zone, and a grand entrance to the campus. But the landlocked campus will have to buy neighboring houses in order to expand. Neighbors are encouraged to attend a meeting on Monday night at 6:30 in the Curb Events Center on campus. In Italy tonight, an official at the Vatican says Pope John Paul is recovering and could be leaving the hospital in a few days. A bishop who visited the Pope today says he is alert and able to speak in a clear voice. The bishop says Pope John Paul read a note signed by dozens of bishops who gathered at the Rome hospital to pray for his recovery. Tomorrow, if he is well enough, the Pope is scheduled to deliver a blessing from the hospital. Officials say they plan to set up a video screen in St. Peter's Square so the faithful can see him. A Florida couple on the run is nabbed in Utah. John and Linda Dollar were picked up by officers in Blanding, Utah Friday night. They are accused of torturing 5 teenagers. When found, the teens were so malnourished they had body weights similar to those of elementary school children. Florida officials tipped off officers in Utah by tracing the couple's cell phone signals. There are some things money can't buy, and Super Bowl tickets may be on that list. Many Super Bowl fans arrived in Jacksonville, Florida without tickets, hoping to find some from scalpers in time for tomorrow's game. The plan is proving harder than they thought. Florida law bans selling tickets for more than $1 above their retail value. Scalping is a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by a $500 fine. And Davis Nolan is here with a first look at weather. Davis, a gorgeous day today. The question is, can we expect more of it?
Well, you know, in February, when you hit 60 degrees, you like to see some more of it. And
yes,
I do believe we can come through for tomorrow. Let's go right into News 2's Storm Tracker. Nice and quiet out there.
Well, with all the sunshine out, the malls are sure to be hopping. And a lot of the folks at the mall are looking for big screen TVs just in time for the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll tell you what's hot and what's not when it comes to big screens. Plus, it's just got even more expensive to take in a Titans game. We'll tell you why and how much more it's going to cost you coming up. That's it for News 2 at 5. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 10.